Genshin Impact's environment has been shown to be extremely bright and charming for the most part, and we are reinforced of this idea by most of the characters that inhabit Teyvat. Keyword most. Shining stars like Barbara, Amber, and Yoimiya, always there to brighten up your day. Kids like Klee, Diona, and Qiqi. Qiqi counts, right? Here to remind you the joys of childhood and to spark the maternal instincts. Klee, what do you have?
A bomb!
Oh, okay.
And a knife!
No! The Raiden Shogun and Zhongling to cook your food, and Rosaria and Chao to help you go beat up people to your liking. But apart from that, there are characters that have ties to the spooky parts of Teyvat, like Zhao, if I had him. And there is but one character who is normally associated with Wuwang Hill, Chongyun. You know, from his hangout event. Okay, yeah, sure, we'll talk about you, Hu Tao. Hu Tao is the 77th director of the famed Wansheng Funeral Parlor, a place where you can buy one coffin, get another off free. Huh, what a deal. I'll need that after how many times I've died dealing with the abyss. Other than being a prankster of the century and a poet to rival Kazuha's haikus, it seems that Hu Tao has taken the seat as the most damaging DPS carry so far in Genshin Impact, towering over the likes of Diluc and Yoimiya, and possibly even rivaling our overlord Zhongling and her pet god Goba. But instead of being a star cook, Hu Tao likes to do something else instead, and that is to write poems. Yeah, write poems. Yep. Yeah. Before Hu Tao gets into a rage, did you know that no one watches my videos? I said no one. Oh, there we go. So hitting and smacking that sub button will help a ton in getting these videos out there. Commenting and hitting the bell button will also have the same effect. So, write in the comments on how Hu Tao is a walnut in the chat, why don't ya? I also have a Discord that's going to be in the description. Thanks for watching back a video. Hu Tao is a pyro polearm character with a focus on high risk DPS. Her playstyle is made for people who love to expertly weave around the battlefield, deal massive amounts of damage, and then burst in close situations to skim the line between life and death. Or, you know, if you're a masochist like me. That is assuming you don't have Zhongli, and if that's the case, Hu Tao becomes one of the most disgusting DPS characters in the game, and the additions of her C1 and Staff of Homa starts to take that over the edge. And as a character that initially did extremely good damage, now becomes a raging and unstoppable wildfire. That still needs some help with some Hydra characters to help extinguish her flames. Just kidding, it does more damage. Seriously though, due to elemental reactions and Hu Tao's special ICDs or internal cooldowns, or rather the time it takes for Hu Tao to initiate a vaporize over and over again, it's also coincidental that Hu Tao's ICDs make it so that she will vaporize on every single charge attack she spams immediately. Anyway, Hu Tao's non-combative passive is that she has an 18% chance that she will cook a suspicious quality dish, in addition to the dish that she already cooked. Why is it 18%? Oh no. No! This passive allows you to be able to replicate dishes more often than any of the other cooking characters at the cost of quality. Although that sounds initially bad, it also means she's able to replicate any kind of dish that other characters aren't able to replicate. So, for example, stamina food and goulash is able to be replicated by her, which is still very useful when you're out adventuring in the wilderness? What are you doing? Oh, carry on then. In comparison, her combative level 20 and level 70 talents are both leagues better and even define Hu Tao's playstyle. We will first talk about her level 70 passive, Sanguine Rogue, which grants Hu Tao extra pyro damage when she's under 50% HP, making her a little bit more high risk as it is incentivized you fight with under 50% HP to tack on this damage bonus. It won't be hard though, as Hu Tao is the first DPS unit in the game which scales off of HP, meaning the more wide she is, the more damage she will deal. Hu Tao's auto attacks consist of 5 clicks of the mouse and 6 actual attacks, all of which are really fast, as per the norm with polearm users. Although these are really good autos, her charge attack is the main star of this show. Once under the effects of Hu Tao's ability, Guide to Afterlife, Hu Tao puts herself in the Paramita Papillo state, a pyro infusion which changes her auto attack damage into pyro damage. It also significantly changes her charge attack immensely, so now it's harder, better, faster. Stronger. This Pyro Infusion grants Hu Tao a damage bonus based on her max HP, which allows Hu Tao to slap people in the face harder than she is slapping Qiqi into a coffin. If you'd like to know more, please call here, or go to this website for further services from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Thank you, have a nice day. And if that wasn't enough, using her ability will damage Hu Tao for 30% of her current HP, which allows you to activate Hu Tao's level 70 passive without reluctantly getting smacked by the enemy. So in combination with the rest of the passives in question, Hu Tao's gameplay loop goes like this. Get your Hydra character out, Xingqiu. Pyro characters really can't live without him. Or her. Use your ability, spam charge attacks, or do special combos depending on your constellation level, and then unga bunga your way through life. Constellation level 1, Crimson Bouquet allows Hu Tao to spam charge attacks without stamina loss when under the Paramita Papillo state. So either you do not have Constellation 1 and have to resort to specific combos based on your current stamina, or you do have Constellation 1 and can basically unga bunga your way through with massive damage. Just from this audio alone, you can hear how unga bunga you can be with Hu Tao. Hu Tao's burst is Spirit Soother. Hu Tao nabs a ghost and whirls it around like the ghost both damages enemies and heals Hu Tao by a portion of her max HP plus the amount of enemies hit, with 5 enemies being the max. The burst also has its own additional low HP attribute just like her level 70 passive, so bursting with under 50 HP plus Sanguine Rogue will allow Hu Tao to do some... So now the audio sounds like this. And in between all that is your other characters, which is extremely great knowing that Hu Tao's level 20 passive, Flutterby, is giving them extra crit rate, allowing them to do a bunch of damage before we go back to our regular scheduled programming. So not only does Hu Tao deal massive damage when under 50% HP, she also has one of the best character-specific weapons in the game, Staff of Homa. This special gacha 5-star pull lottery weapon gives your character HP and yet another 50% HP damage boost passive, making Hu Tao's already oppressive damage into damage that is just out of this world. Really, why go any further? We're one-shotting everything. There's no point. And to top it all off, it has a crit damage secondary stat. So it's not just Hu Tao that can use it, every single polearm user can use this weapon. Look at this, it's disgusting. All in all, the fact alone stands that Hu Tao is currently one of the best, if not the best, pyro DPS in the game, simply because she is inherently a high-risk, high-reward character. It is built into her blood, and her personality, and her interests. I probably shouldn't have said that. Thank you so much for watching this Miscellany. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. This video was the result of a small poll that I posted earlier after I posted the Kokomi video. I will be posting a poll after this video comes out so you guys can vote for the next character that I can make a video on. I should note that I'm only going to be putting down characters that I currently own and have for this. So if the character that you want isn't there, comment on it and I'll see what I can do to make a video on them. Again, thank you for watching. Hit the sub and bell button so you can help the channel, and I hope you have a wonderful day.